Hey there, Fletcher from All Things Overlanding here, and today I'm going to be talking about a new flashlight I got from a company called Sunitact. This thing is actually really cool. I've had a few flashlights. I'm kind of obsessed with flashlights. The brighter the better, and this one is really bright. It's also semi-waterproof, and there are a lot of other nice features that come along with it. So again, I'm just going to kind of walk you through what comes in this box and some of the features of this flashlight. So if you're looking for a pretty small footprint flashlight that's really bright, rechargeable, a lot of other benefits, stay tuned to learn more about the Sunitact flashlight.
When I let you go, I just pull you closer. I can't understand where it came from, but you got it, I got it. It began in the land of the sandstorm. I fought it, though I wanted everything to do with what you give to me. Loosening my grip.
All right, guys, so as I mentioned in the intro today, I'm talking about this Sunitact flashlight. This thing's actually really cool. It comes with this little waterproof plastic case with sort of a carabiner on the end, so you could throw it up on, your bed rack or hang it from somewhere in your tent, or, a variety of different ways that you could sort of affix this to different places. It is a waterproof case. It's not the most expensive case I've ever seen. It's kind of a cheap case, if I'm being honest, but again, it's better than just a cardboard box that you're going to throw away and then you're stuck with just a flashlight. So it does give you this nice carrying case in addition to the flashlight itself. When you undo all four sides, again, you could use this for something else. That's kind of my thought, is if I don't end up keeping the flashlight in this box, I may use it to throw like some replacement valve stems or tire repair stuff in here, or something small like that would fit. So just again, another nice little benefit that you get with the light. In addition to the box, you get a USB-C charging cable. So that's really nice because most things nowadays take USB-C. So you can use a number of things to recharge this thing. It does come with like a little holster for your belt that you could also clip onto your belt and then keep the flashlight in. And now it does come with a rechargeable battery, which is in the unit right now. I actually put it in the flashlight, but if you'd rather run it off of regular batteries, or let's say that you got out into the middle of nowhere and you had forgotten to charge it and it was dead, it does also include 3 AAA batteries and the little casing for the batteries as well. So you could run it off of batteries if you prefer, or you could run it off of the rechargeable lithium battery that comes with it. And then it also comes with just a nice little feature, just sort of a keychain branded Sunitact little pocket flashlight. So again, just extra value, right? And it is nicely padded inside of this case, so it will protect the light. I plan to kind of, for now at least, just keep the light inside of it and then throw it in my drawer system so I've got it whenever I'm out camping. But that is basically what comes in the box. So now let's talk about the flashlight itself a little bit. This is the size of the flashlight, so I'll hold my hand up for reference. It's about the size of my hand. So it is very small. I have one that is about as bright as this, but it's like the size of an old mag light. I feel like it's about twice as long as this thing, and it's ginormous. So it's kind of a pain to mess with that, to pack it, to kind of keep it with me. So I really like the form factor of this being so small. At the bottom here, like most flashlights, this unscrews, and then this is where you could put those batteries in if you wanted to, or again, I've already got it in here, but it comes with a USB-C rechargeable lithium battery like that. So that also comes with it. Basically, you just screw down the back there once you put your batteries or your rechargeable battery in here. Now it does have a lanyard on it as well, and it's adjustable, which is really kind of nice. So again, you could hang this up on something, you could strap it to something, strap it to the back of your chair if you want. There's a number of different ways you could use this. But it's really nice because it does have a USB-C for charging the flashlight, but then it also has a USB-A, which you could use to recharge things. So you could use this in an emergency if you needed to recharge your phone or something like that and you had a cable with you, plug that into there, and you could use the battery in this light to charge another device, which is really nice. Then here on the other side, so across from the charging port, is your on-off switch. In addition to that, you see these little white sort of circles up here. That is your battery life indicator. So it will tell you 25, 50, 75, or 100%, which is, again, just a nice feature to have so you kind of have an idea of if you need to charge it or not. Then below that is your power button. Obviously, if you hit that, the light's going to turn on. You can see that this thing is really bright. So right now I've got 75% battery life left because I've used this a few times on my last couple of trips. If you hit it once, it's on its brightest mode. If you hit it again, it goes down to a little bit dimmer mode. If you hit it a third time, it goes to the dimmest. So you basically have a high, medium, and a low. If you hit it again, it goes into a fast flashing, sort of like a deterrent type mode, I guess, if you wanted to fright people that were attacking you. And then there's a slower flashing mode, and then there's off. So those are basically your modes. I did shoot some video of this thing at night as best I could with my phone. So I'm going to insert that here and kind of show you. I was actually really impressed with the light output of this flashlight. Again, if you are just going to be using it around camp or something like that, because of its small form factor and how bright it is and how long a charge lasts on this thing, which I will put up here on the screen, how long a battery charge will last on this. then this would be a great flashlight for a lot of uses. Another thing that I can personally speak to is the waterproofness. I actually hung this on my chair, went out to hit trails, was gone for about 8 hours, and it poured down rain the entire day. When I got back, water was dripping off the flashlight. The whole thing was covered. I had to pour water out of this top part right here because it was hanging on my chair actually like this all day long. Water pouring all over it. And when I got back, I picked it up, turned it on, it worked fine. That was a week and a half ago, and it's still working just fine. So it is relatively waterproof too. Would I throw it in a lake and then take it back out? Probably not, but if you leave it out and it happens to get rained on, it's still gonna work. And then the last thing to sort of talk about is how do you adjust it, right? So with most of these flashlights, you're probably familiar with this if you've had a similar flashlight. If I turn this on, this end piece here actually slides. So basically it will adjust in and out, and it has some friction to it, so it's easily adjustable. But what it basically does is it will change the beam of the light. So the further back you pull it, the wider the beam gets, and the further out you push it, the tighter the beam gets. So let me shoot a video of my awning here and I'll show you what I mean. All right, guys, so I want to show you how this beam works. So I'm holding it about 3 or 4 feet away from this awning above me. Right now the head is pulled all the way in towards the flashlight. So as I push this out, you're going to see the beam narrow. So let me show you that. As you slide it out, the beam just gets more and more narrow until it gets all the way down to like the LED. And then it's going to, shine pretty far out into the distance. It's actually got a lot of range and a lot of brightness. It's obviously daytime right now, so it's a little hard to show it, but I mean, this thing is bright. And if you keep it in that wide mode like that, you can literally light up your entire campsite at night, which is really nice. All right, guys, so that was the Sunitact flashlight. This thing is a really, really nice buy for the money. I'm going to put a link in the description down below, so if you want to get one of these yourself, it'll be really easy to find. If you have any questions, of course, post up in the comments below. I'm happy to answer those. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, click that subscribe button, click the bell to be notified when new videos drop. I do a couple every week, usually like a gear type video and then some sort of general overlanding thing. I also have a 3rd gen Nissan Frontier, so if you're into that, I'd love to have you as a subscriber. Also in the description below will be links to all my other social channels, so check those out if you want to join the conversation elsewhere. And then there are also links to my website where I've got funny stickers and patches related to overlanding and camping. And then last but not least, there are links to my Patreon page where we have a 24/7 Discord. We all kind of chat 24/7 and it's a lot of fun. And then there's the Newbie Overlanders Facebook group. Totally free to join. Tons of awesome members in it. So if that sounds like something you're into, you're tired of the bigger groups, definitely be a good place for you and we'd love to have you. But again, that will do it for the Sunitact flashlight. If you have any questions or any comments, post up down below, and we'll see you next time.